So my GM talked my group into trying his really cool homebrew system. We didn't want to, but he said if you just tried for 5 sessions, snacks and beer would be on him, so we agreed. Holy shit, man. I think he might be more artistic than he let on. First session, he brought this massive sack of dice, like half of them were 0 index. Another thing he brought was a massive fucking binder with all the mechanics. I caught a glimpse of the insides. He had pages of graphs and formulas and diagrams, and I saw a few anatomy illustrations in there. Like what type of anatomy we talking here, boy?
Okay, like we'll find it.
Flash up that one that somebody posted in the disc or the Facebook the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Ovaries in the boobs.
Yeah.
Then he laid out a huge map on the table with very tiny cells and informed us that the map is in metric to make the calculations easier. I knew then that shit was about to get weird. I rolled his equivalent of an archer class. The 2 other guys were a fighter and a mage. No joke, we had to roll for 16 different attributes per character. Then we were handed our starting equipment, and each item had like 10 stats each. So the first time we met an enemy, and I shoot an arrow at him, he makes me roll a D100. So far so good. He measures my character's distance to the enemy with a tape. God, writes something. Then he hands me a sheet with fucking angular size and ballistic arc formulas. Plug your attributes and weapon stats, and you should see if you hit. It takes me 15 minutes, but I do it. To my dismay, I hit, and brace for the next set of formulas. But he said he hasn't figured out how to convert force of impact to damage. So I do maximum damage because I'm just a few feet away. The poor warrior got it worse, though. He was asked to state the angle at which he swings his sword.
Oh, no.
Then the GM handed him a 20 by 10 grid with an outline of a human on it. And he tried to solve something called a line restoration algorithm, apparently to see which body parts he hit. The mage was lucky. We ran out of time before he could do anything. What the fuck kind of autism is this? We have 4 more sessions of this utter insanity.
I mean, you want to take math to the next level?
Oh boy, I hated math class. I don't want to play it for fun.
I know. I'll give him credit. Though. It does sound like he has put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, a lot of work, but you need to make it fun.
I just don't think it sounds very fun.
Fuck me, no.
Although
if you're taking at least half an hour to work out your swing to
your
body
swing
part,
ankle.
whatever the fuck it is.
Like, yeah, I hit him in the shoulder. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that loved 4th edition for its heavy use of mathematics, and I do feel like 4th edition you did need to actually enjoy math to play D&D.
That's why I haven't played 4th edition.
Yeah, you know the worst thing is I did electronic engineering for 4 years of my fucking life, and I'm really bad at math, guys.
Yeah.
I'm actually shockingly bad. Yeah, this guy's power level's off the charts.
Yeah, I didn't design a technology and I still can't fucking multiply. Done quantum physics, but can't multiply for shit.
No. Basic mathematics, hold on, I got my fingers here, but let me get my fingers out.
Yeah. Whenever your math teacher used to say, you can't walk about, you won't be able to walk about with a calculator in your pocket. What do you say now, Mark?
Yeah.
Everyone always goes on about how a DC 80 escape artist check in 3.5 lets you crawl up someone's ass. But for some reason, no one mentions how you can do the same thing in 5th edition by rules as written. Be level 14 a Baron Mind Sorcerer. Use Revelation in flesh to enter any space as small as 1 inch in circumference.
Oh, I know where this is going, second. Don't talk to me about circumference. We really need to do a video talking about Fetal, the system. I'm not even joking. Part of in the rule set for it, you need to roll, you can actually roll up, right, what circumference is your character's asshole and what can fit inside of it. I'm not making that up. We need to do that as a video at some point.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you haven't seen it already, check out a Freeman or Not's video on it. It's very good. Very good. Worth a watch.
That's half the minimum size in 3.5, by the way. For 10 minutes, longer if you want to use more points. You crawl inside any creature's ass and have full cover from everything. From there, you have options. Either stab that creature to death from the inside, or just hide in there until it's advantageous to leave. Or, of course, you can use my favourite manoeuvre, the burrito of mass destruction. Tiefling works best. Yeah, of course Tiefling works best.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Tiefling works best for this as a race since they have fire resistance and are generally the kind of people you would assume like to hang out in other people's butts anyway.
We're not here to judge, alright, but it's fucking true, alright?
Casting fireball from inside their large intestine, ideally centred near their anus, leads to a spew of fiery diarrhea spraying out of their ass, hitting them as well as anyone nearby. Granted, this hurts you too, but only for half damage if you're a tiefling.
I mean, like, let's be serious, it's hurting you no matter what. You've already made the choice of, the only way to defeat this enemy is
to crawl into something's asshole
and literally explode.
If you pass the save, then that's almost nothing. Some good meta magic to pair with this is a subtle spell to make it silent but deadly, and get around the issue of stomatic components, if your DM cares about that. Careful spell to ensure you and any allies in range average if the brunt... What? The brunt of the shitstorm. Or quicken spell to let you use prestidigitation to make a funny fart sound afterwards. And yes, thanks to Tasha's, this build is all legal.
Well, I mean, like, if you want more reason to say Tasha's cauldron of everything's fucking trash. Interesting idea. I don't know many DMs that would get you away with it, but...
Teal would.
I think Teal would, actually. I honestly think this is a good excuse for maybe a possible... I think I might steal this idea.
Teal furiously writing down notes.
Oh, give me that. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great over there. Pretty rough, not gonna lie. I would definitely recommend, though, I think we do need to do a video on Fetal, though, in the near future, because it would just be worth. I think you guys would really enjoy it. If you guys are interested in, measuring assholes,
which I'm pretty sure you guys are.
I'm pretty sure some of you are, at least a handful of you are. Something to maybe investigate.
Psst. Hey, lean in closer. This is fucking ASMR channel now. You know what's pretty fucking based? Titties. Go see titties. Lots of titties.
All the titties.
Go over to the website, check out all the models. You guys know the score. We have some really nice looking models over there. And we have a lot of...
sci-fi gothic?
Yeah.
Let's call them sci-fi gothic.
And if models isn't your shit, we have loads of subclasses and we keep adding them every other week or so. We add a lot.
We got a lot.
We've got big brains. We add shit. But yes, go over to the website, check out everything. If you haven't subscribed, what the fuck you doing? Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell as well, and let's get back to the video. Describe what happened in your last D&D session in 50 words or less. Rogue tried stealing from Monster. Monster got pissed. Wizard tried casting Fireball. Ended up getting a paper cut and had to roll death saves. Barbarian and Paladin kill the monster. Rogue heals Wizard. Bard tries fucking the corpse. No one is amused. Everyone agrees to kick Bard out of grip.
Why, Bard?
Why are they like this?
Why are you saying this? I don't know. You really have to ask questions. Why is it that I'm really kind of sick of the whole Bard archetype of, I'm a lockstar and I also do the sex, guys.
I do the sex.
I do the sex, and if you guys didn't know that, I do all the sex all the time. I don't care what it is, where it is.
Yeah.
We do the sex, okay? Whenever I'm playing the Bard, I do the sex, and you know what?
But I'm also a rock star.
Yeah, exactly. And I play I'll play my tin whistle and shit, and fucking. You get what I'm trying to say. Let's just keep moving, will we?
Be me. Finishing grad degree. Heading back to Skillson. Meet guy via Facebook group. Says he really likes Pathfinder. Why would anyone play Mathfinder? Back to the math, guys. Tell him I don't really like Pathfinder. I like D&D more. He offers to get me into 2nd edition, even worse. Says he's been writing a campaign forever and he just needs a group that's willing to roleplay. Tell him I'm just not interested. He asks that even if I won't play, could he run some of the plot by me? I figure okay. What's it about? Can't be that bad. Some highlights. Elf nationalists who promise Bussy in exchange for aid in their pseudo-Vietnamese jihad culminating in an independent socialist agrarian elven state.
I mean, I see nothing wrong with this idea, and I think that I'm down for the idea. I'm down for the idea, but who are we knee palming? That's the real question.
And when are we going to play?
And when's the Bissy being handed over? When is the Bissy tribute?
And when is Fortune's son going to be played?
Yeah, exactly.
A black chromatic dragon who tasks you with helping to remove a continually resurrecting lich from its stomach. A silver dragon cursed by a wizard to never be able to land, so the PCs will have to figure out how to help it lay its eggs safely. Just put like fucking hot air balloon basket underneath its fanny.
You know, the bullshit thing is, like, you know, you could just use Featherfall.
Do dragons have fannies?
Yeah, well, the eggs need to come out.
Oh, I beg, is a dragon's dick, do you think?
Megan, this is not the time.
Realistically, though. Well, not realistically, they're not fucking real.
No, but okay.
A good 20 foot.
Well, what about, the most horrifying cock I've ever seen was Player Turtles deck.
Yeah, I've seen one.
And they're fucking huge.
Yeah, I've seen one.
Like, this video's not about
No,
talking
this isn't about that.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
But it could be.
No, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
A frost giant literally raised by direwolves that lives in the mountains, gained levels in Barbarian, doesn't understand language, fights on all fours and is usually naked. A bank run by orcs that gives loans to adventurers and has a 7-foot tall half-orc giantess running the collection side of the business. I told him that this was a bit much and he'll need to tone it down, but he said all of these things were integral to his story. At what point do you just write a book? Like, I can deal with one of these, but what sane group would find all of these things crammed into the same narrative even somewhat enjoyable? The Coomers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll let's finish it first and then we'll...
Also, why the fuck are Gen Zers all so into freak shit?
It's fucking true.
It is true.
Oh, okay. What generations are into so boomers...
They're into swinging.
Yeah, boomers are into like really weird orgies.
Yeah.
And they're like, everyone's really ugly looking and really deformed almost, and it's really sweaty and it smells bad. And
pure fucking nightmare.
Honestly, I think they are a wee bit into like what do you call it? You know, have you guys been to the fucking gym before? And like, there's always that old boy walking about with his cock out.
Yes,
like, it's really bad.
They just don't care.
There was this one time I went to the gym, and
whenever you're on a beach, there's never any like good looking girls with their tits out. It's all grannies.
Yeah,
it's all like pure like 50 and up. So
it's safe to assume, let's say, boomers are definitely more into their is it exhibition? I think that's the word.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Gen X. I don't know enough Gen X.
What's Gen X again?
Like people in their 40s, like 80s to, you know what I mean?
I don't know enough.
I don't know enough Gen Xers to bar Tommy the Commie.
Yeah.
And
he's a goth.
Yeah, he's a 40-year-old goth, so I don't really, I can't feel much about that.
Millennials,
the millennials furries.
Furries and choke me daddy.
Yeah, no, that's more. I think that's more Gen Z.
No, choke me daddy's millennial.
Is it? Would you say so? What's that for? All right, okay, let's keep going. And then what would you say Zoomers are most into?
Zoomers are into fucking weird shit.
Well, eating ass. That seems to be it seemed to be popular a few years back.
Yeah, it was.
Remember?
Remember?
It came like a big
thing. The way
thing.
you said that.
Back, look, guys. Look, I don't know where we're going with this. Will we move on to the next post, or will we address what this guy was going for? Because it's some little fucking magical realm shit going on here.
Yeah.
Fucking, we're moving next post. Next post. We've talked enough on this one. So yeah, depending on your demographic, what do you think? What do you guys think? What generation is into what, or what sexual depravity defines that generation?
Millennials definitely have the furries on hold, like.
Oh yeah, they're
definitely have the furries on hold. Boomers also have pedophilia on hold. I'm just saying, all these boys coming out of the fucking woodwork now.
Yeah.
It's easy, guys. Just go get 6 of that monster's eggs for my research and I'll pay you with their weight in gold. How would you do this as a GM? Be me, common adventurer, given a quest to acquire 6 eggs of a mysterious bird for some wizard's research. Track down the creature to some barren wasteland where everything was trying to kill us. Finally find the bird. Bird is 6 feet fucking tall. Bird looks like a fucking dinosaur. Bird looks pissed that we stepped into its territory. Bird charges at us and proceeds to fuck us up. We lost 3 of the 5 party members in the fight. It managed to kick a fucking hole in our paladin's chest, like his full plate armour was a fucking napkin. It plucked out the eyes of our ranger. It gored the barbarian without a thought, but me and the fighter were able to fell the beast. We catch our breath and go to the nest. 1 egg. We had to find the other one. Fighter pulled a pro gamer move and shoved his short sword in his chest. Smart move in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
there is something, I do find, there is something unnerving about birds. Birds have got that weird lizard brain shit going on, and I just do not trust it. I don't think birds have the capacity to have any real emotion to a certain extent.
They're either just extremely happy or I'm gonna rip your fucking fingers off.
Yeah.
One by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have the same thing as cats almost, where they just like to fuck with people.
Yeah.
Like
I've seen videos of crows fucking with people just for the sake of fucking with people.
I am very fond of crows. I do like
I love
crows,
ravens,
magpies,
as well.
ravens. I like, what do you call them? Corvids, is it?
Yeah.
Is that the family name? I do think they're really cool.
Because they're very intelligent.
But you know what can go fuck themselves? Seagulls. Because
seagulls can suck my dick.
I honestly do. I'm perfectly okay if someone came.
Pigeons
like,
do nothing. Pigeons are just fucking chill. But
someone,
see, seagulls
Yeah.
are nasty wee fuckers.
If someone asked me, it's like, James, do you want to, like, if you gotta push a button, you could wipe out any creature you want. Like mosquitoes, they don't really do anything. Nothing eats them. All they do is cause malaria. They really are just the worst of the worst. Or do you want to wipe out seagulls? I'm taking seagulls every fucking time.
What the fuck do they do? Honestly.
They're just dicks.
Yeah, they're just dicks.
And they honk at you.
They're very aggressive whenever
they're really angry.
They bang my window for a fucking chip.
There was one time, I'm not even joking, me and Megan, we were at McDonald's drive-thru, and we came out and we're sitting eating in the
car park.
The car park. Not even joking, seagull came up and it was like something out of a fucking zombie movie, and it was going like
on the window.
On the window, like right at him.
Can we have one fry, please?
It was really fucking weird. Honestly, you need to be there. It was really out there. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it today. Like, this was just a collection of Greentext shit that I've had sitting about for the past couple weeks, and I thought they were fun. I thought they were interesting. I would rather do something with them than let them just sit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you yourself have Greentext, I've actually got quite a few people asking, like, how do you submit stuff? And I think the best way to submit stuff is to straight up post it onto the Facebook group.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like Facebook for obvious reasons, and Facebook is obviously terrible, but our group's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just saying, even if it is full of absolute degenerates. But they're oddly endearing. I think they are anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for the day. If you guys enjoyed this and you enjoyed more like it, definitely remember to subscribe. Check out the models and the subclasses.
Yeah,
and
it really helps
t-shirts
us out a lot, guys.
and all that other shit, because it does help us out a lot. Is there anything else we should talk about? No, I don't think so. Look, guys, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you tomorrow anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.
Bye.